Hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free. Hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free to see. Hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free. Hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free to see. Excuse me in my bonnet. My hair need a wash, and I need a motherfucking comb out. I need to be braided, all that stuff. But today's video, I want to talk about just the fact that we actually made it to the end of the school year for the children. Depending on where you're at, most of the kids have already probably gotten out of school, or they're going to start getting out of school soon. So I just want to say a big kudos to you guys. Congratulations on making it to the end of the school year. And this video is really for my moms, dads. You know what? I'm not going to say moms. This video is really for my parents, because I know how hard it is. A lot of times out here, we doing a lot of stuff. We got a lot going on. We just try to make sure that the kids are good. We try to make sure that we're good. Home is good. Everything is good. So I get it. I understand that it has been like a struggle. Has been kind of rough. Has been kind of hard this year with all this stuff going on in the world. Crazy world out here. There's a lot of bull crap going on. But I do want to say congratulations to all the parents who, got through this year with the kids is going to school, making sure the kids was doing what they had to do in school, making sure that the kids were good, just all around, even though it has been tough. And I'm speaking for myself too, because this year was a little rough for me. Like I've told you guys in other videos, I'm not working right now. I am in school trying to get my license to be a massage therapist. So I just want to just say, like I said, congratulations to all the parents who are out here, moms, dads, uncles, whoever is, in your kid's life, or whoever is there in the kid's life, uncles, grandparents, aunties, cousins, whoever. I want to say congratulations, because it has been a pretty busy year so far. And we're January, February, March, April, May. We're only 4 months in. Okay, so I just want to say congratulations to you guys. I know, like I said, it has been hard. Yes, it has. And I'm speaking for myself too. It's been hard. We've been out here doing what we got to do. We've been out here handling business. We've been out here going to school. We're out here, getting our bag. We're out here starting businesses. We're out here just trying to be our best selves. And I know a lot of times it can be hard, and it is hard to, stay focused and stay on path. And, when things are not always going good, and that's for me too. But a lot of times we just have to, just double back down and just, put your feet on the ground, like this, where them fans at. Get your feet on the ground. Focus on things that you need to focus on that's going to help you elevate and get to the next level. Try to have you like a 1 week goal, a 2 week goal, a 1 year plan, a 5 year plan. Something that's going to keep you motivated, to keep you going, to keep you, full force. Keep on going, staying strong. Because I know in life everything don't always, be, or it doesn't always go how we think it's going to go sometimes, and that's okay. That's okay, because a lot of times, speaking for myself, we beat ourselves up. I know I do it all the time. I have a problem with doing that. I'm trying to get better with that. With being a little more graceful for myself, giving myself a little more grace. I'm trying to work on, not always, looking at the picture like, oh my God, this is going wrong, that's going wrong, because that's life is going to life. So you just got to make sure that you always just keep your faith up. You have to keep your faith up, because it is hard out here, and it is not easy being a parent. And like I said, it's a lot of us just make it look good, you know what I'm saying? Because we do a really good job. And I just want to commend all my parents out there that are over here, doing what they got to do. And like I said, this year, the school year ends for the children. I want to say that we just got to make sure that we focus on, trying to keep them in activities, or try to keep them busy. Because a lot of times, like my son, he's not doing football this year. I don't think either one of them are doing it, but they are very, 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 very into that game. So I want to make sure that we focusing on, let's not let them play that game all the time. Let's try to get them doing some outdoor activities. Now, if you don't have a car, you can't get to certain places, that's okay too. We're going to worry about this. Listen, can't get here, can't get there. There's a lot of free activities out here, even if money is tight, because I know a lot of us, we don't always have it all the time, and that's okay too. If money's tight, and you want to make sure that your babies are having a good time, parks, my parks, I have, anxiety sometimes, I can control it. And for the most part, I could, but, being around, the park is other kids there. You got to make sure that your kids is good. You got to make sure that, that the other kids are not. So it's a lot. But parks are free. They have a lot of activities that you can look for, even if you go to like your different websites or your township. You reach out, or you can even sign up. Sorry y'all. I have I don't want to, it's not like a chat. It's more or less like a text message that I get from the city that I'm in. They send me like different stuff when they're having different activities for the kids, when they're having different stuff or different even like I have a girls chat. My girls chat will be posting different stuff we doing for the kids, and a lot of the stuff, like I said, is not too costly. But in the same breath, I do understand, because say if you have more than one kid, you know, it is hard out here. A lot of these places, and we're gonna call a spade a spade. That's what my other video gonna be about. A lot of these places, they want damn near $40 to $50 for them kids to play for like an hour, barely. You know what I'm saying? I know sometimes everybody pockets ain't always like that. We don't always got it like that. So we gonna keep it real. Everybody ain't out here able to spend a whole $300 on the kids for one day, because going out with your family is a lot. You got to worry about you. If you come with somebody, your kids, if you have 1 or 2 kids, make sure they're eating. So it's a lot. So this year, we're going to try to focus on, well, not just this year, in this summertime, we're going to try to focus on budgeting what we do have. And we're going to try to make sure that we budget it to a point where, okay, I might not be able to take, you know, my 2 kids out here this week, but you know what? Maybe I could, you know, maybe I can do, you know, I might can't afford Sky Zone. I might can't afford what's the other one? What's a couple of ones that's the water park, you know, because a lot of these things cost a lot of money. And trust me, I get it, I understand it. So what we're gonna focus on is, let's try to find some activities that they can do. We can even go to like the dollar stores and we can get like little fun activities to do for them outside. You know, they got pool, they got different pool games you can play. You can make up your own thing. That's what this, you know, this is about. Like, let's do our own thing. Let's try, because like I said, everybody don't always have it like that. I'm not saying don't take your kids out, don't let them have a good experience. I would never say that. But what I am gonna say is, like I said, everybody's pockets is not the same. It is very, very hard out here for moms, for dads, for parents, everybody. You know, not saying and I'm not saying that everybody is struggling right now, whatever like that. But even people that have it, there's, you know, we still have to make sure that we still maintain that little balance in our money, maintain that little, okay, I got a little bit to spend right here, I got a little bit to spend right there. Maybe I can't really, you know, spend this week, but maybe next week. You know, the movies is always not that bad. You catch a matinee. You know what I'm saying? Matinee is what, like $10? I know when I was growing up, it was like $5. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, so we just got to look at things from a different perspective. How are we going to save money this year? How are we going to make sure that we have enough if you do want to do something nice? And I'm not going to ever say this. Do not ever not treat yourself. You have to treat yourself, because being a parent is hard. So you make sure you get out there. You make sure you are doing something for yourself. Make sure that you are spending time with yourself, treating yourself to a dinner. You want to have you a glass of wine. You want to have a girls' night out. Make sure that you're having fun too in doing this, because like I said, you blink your eyes and then they're growing. And you're like, damn, what the hell happened? So you just want to make sure that you are taking time for yourself, to make sure that you are focusing on yourself too, because without us being good, the kids ain't going to be good. We're going to be aggravated, you know. I had my days and like, oh my God, I'm so annoyed. You know, like, it's life. It is what it is. But like I said, as long as you're sitting over there and trying to balance, okay, you know what? Maybe you take care of your bills, get your bills out of the way, and then boom, okay, I got a little extra, little $200. I may not want to spend all that on the kids, so let me try to find something a little bit cheaper. Maybe it's a festival for $20, or maybe it's a matinee movie, or maybe I can go to Family Dollar and create my own games. You know, just like little nicks and knacks and little cheat codes of how we can, you know, still have fun with our kids. Make sure our kids are still enjoying the summer, making sure they're still staying active. Like I said, my children, for instance, they're not doing any after school activities right now. So my main thing is, let me not keep them off that game as much as I could. I don't mind them playing it, but you know, maybe we need to go outside, and if the weather allows us to, then we can go outside. You can get you a little pool. You can get you, like, you know, some water guns, have like a water gun fight. Relay racing is always fun. You just find some items in the house, you use that, and you have a little relay race with the kids. You know, just different stuff. It's a lot of different little stuff out here that we could do to budget our money, to make sure that we are not overspending. And like I said, it's nothing. I'm not saying if you have it, I'm never gonna say, oh, don't treat your kids. I'm never gonna say that. You absolutely deserve it. If them babies is doing what they gotta do, and you know you doing what you gotta do, and you out here busting your ass and you getting that motherfucking bag, you better go ahead and you better treat them babies. Okay? You go ahead and treat them babies if you got it. But like I said, for those who don't have it, it's always a way around it. You can always find other activities. So I love you guys. Thanks for visiting. I'm sorry I haven't been posting that much. I have a lot going on. I'm going to really try to be persistent. What's today? Wednesday. I'm not going to say I'm going to post every week. I'm going to try to post at least one. I'm going to try to get back on my every week. I'll post something. I'm going to try to get back on that. Like I said, it has been a little bit rough for me. My car situation. It was a lot. It was a lot. And I'm not one to, get out here and be like, no, everything was not going good. My car messed up. It's in the shop now. It's getting fixed. I'm glad about that. So, that was the issue. The kids complaining, and like I said, me trying to be the best parent I could be. I don't want to make mistakes, but you know what? As parents, we're going to make mistakes. We just got to bounce back up and just try to make sure we just moving forward. Okay, so I love you guys. Thanks for visiting. Make sure you check out some more content. If you are new here, make sure you give me a like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys got going on for the summertime. You guys got any fun activities you guys gonna do? Anything nice? Anything cool? Anything lit? If you guys got, like I said, any other little cheat codes on how to get those kids off that game and outside to have some fun, let me know. Talk to you guys later. Have a great day.